Welcome to the world-famous Jungle Cruise, folks. You'll see we have two lines, that's right. Two lines, one on the left, one on the right. To ensure your party stays together, please enter through the same line. Now, if you have someone you're trying to get rid of, put them in that other line and you'll never see them again.
Come on board, folks. Come on board. No, wait. Don't come on board. Come on excited, because it's better to be overexcited than overboard.
Slip and slide, slip and slide. That's how we keep those cushions clean. That's right, folks. It's magical water. The minute you sit down, it disappears.
All right now, guys, I need you all to even the boat out. You scoot over here, you scoot over here. We got to even the boat out. That way if we sink, I want to sink evenly. That way it looks great in the papers.
Who's ready for excitement? Who's ready for adventure? Mystery, romance, malaria, we've got it all.
And here is a preview of some of the bizarre and dangerous creatures you're going to see out there today. I'm not kidding, folks. These creatures have the ability to latch onto you for 18 to 20 years and suck the life right out of you.
Oh, and just ahead of us here, folks, is the strongest boat in the entire Jungle Cruise fleet. Now, we know this is the strongest because it's really holding up the entire ride right now.
Right up here is the top of the boat. Right down here is the bottom of the boat. If at any point during the trip, the top of the boat should become the bottom of the boat, start swimming.
Speaking of overboard, if someone were to fall overboard, you just let me know. I'll toss a bar of soap and they can wash ashore.
I get paid for how many I take out, not how many I bring back. But don't worry, there'll be plenty of room on the return trip.
Now, every 30 days, we'll be holding a tribal council. Well, somebody will be voted off the boat until I'm the only one remaining.
And a little bit later, we'll be going water skiing in the crocodile pool. Not that the boat goes fast enough to pull skiers, but those crocs sure love skis. Toothpicks.
But before we can begin our journey, we must say the skipper's pledge. So raise your hand and repeat after me. I hope we will return excellent.
All right, well, wait, and here we go. And we are out of here like a bad LA football team.
Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Just Not Important, and I'll be your skipper for the next 5 days and 10 romantic nights here aboard the RMS Leaky Deaky.
I will be your Jungle Cruise skipper today, as well as your cruise director, your dance instructor, your lion tamer, your snake charmer, your tiger tickler, your alligator wrestler, your butcher baker, candlestick maker, and if you don't laugh at my jokes, I'll be your swimming instructor.
Now turn around and wave goodbye to all the beautiful people on the dock. Now wave goodbye to everybody else. You're never going to see them again.
But you never saw them before, so it doesn't really matter.
Now we begin our journey here in the rainforest. Now you feel that mist on your face? Kind of cool, kind of nice. Interesting to note, this mist carries the world's largest array for tropical bacteria.
And now we're coming upon Inspiration Falls! I can never really think of anything to say about that.
Now if you look over to your left, you'll see the rare puppy tree. During the right times of the year, it grows small dogs. You can tell from its bark.
Over to my right, we have some giant killer Amazon butterflies, or scientifically called Plasticus mechanicus. Very deadly of their kind.
And as we turn around the side here, you will see my friend Ginger. Please keep your arms, legs, and any other limbs inside the boat at all times because Ginger snaps. Don't believe me? Told you.
And I'd also like to point out that all the animals on the Jungle Cruise are indeed real.
Here we have the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, where famed archaeologist Indiana Jones is out looking for lost treasure. Too bad I'm standing right here.
Now if you look on your right hand side, you will see the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. You know they call it the Temple of the Forbidden Eye because the Temple of the Forbidden Me is just terrible grammar.
Sweet life of Zack and Cody! That right there is a Bengal tiger with a running speed of 35 miles an hour. It's the fastest animal on Earth.
Well, folks, that right there is a statue of Ganesha. He guards the entranceway to the sacred bathing pool of the elephants. Wow, look at all the elephants, folks. This is great. Hey, it's okay to take pictures. I checked. They've all got their trunks on. Except for that guy right there. His trunk hasn't been on since the 1980s. Maintenance!
Sweet life of Zack and Cody! That right there is an Indian elephant with a land running speed of 35 miles an hour. It is the fastest animal on Earth.
我打算往前面先，睇呢隻水面係點咧？呢個就係象爸爸啦，嗱，今日佢喺前面咧都係浸緊水，唔知做點咧，不如向前睇下先。然後佢想彈到有少少落高低啊，哇！好彩冇事啫。然後佢想噴第二次，我講下笑啫，佢第二次唔會噴水嘅。
象の神様が私たちをジャングルの仲間に迎えてくれたようです。
あー、すごい感じっぷり。ありがとう。おー、ありがとう。ありがとう。
全部びしょびしょになっちゃった。最悪だよ。
Sweet life of Zack and Cody! That right there is a king cobra with a land running speed of 35 miles an hour. It is the fastest animal on Earth.
Okay, everybody, now that I saved you from that danger, you take a look over here on the side of the boat, way out in those bushes. You'll see nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just wanted to make sure that you knew, in case you were curious.
Over here on this bank, we have some hibiscus, and down closer to the bottom, some lobiscus.
Now, you might have noticed on your way in the downed aircraft over there in the jungle, and that is, that is where I live. That is my house. Sure, a lot of people say it's a little plane, but I got it for half off. In fact, it was a real steal. If you ever need a place to crash, I got you covered. We'll wing it. I don't think my career is taking off. My jokes are terminal. We're all pretty united on that one.
Oh, we're gonna make a stop over at base camp here and... maybe not. Looks like the chimps got into our stuff. But on the bright side, you don't really see that too much every day. Unless you're me. You see it over and over and over again.
Aw, folks, would you look at that? That's a monkey with a gun. Isn't that special? It's actually a 38 special.
That gorilla has a gun. Okay, it's fine. We're only in trouble if he can load, aim, and... Oh, shoot! You know, I did not leave the city for this.
You know, I couldn't get that Jeep started this morning, but it looks like those gorillas finally got it to turn over. I don't know, maybe they called AAA or used a monkey wrench.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but on the right-hand side, we have another gorilla. Now, this gorilla can grow up to be 500 pounds and jump 30 feet. But don't worry, we're a lot closer than that, so he'll just, jump right over us.
Now, right behind you, you'll see the magnificent Schweitzer Falls. Yes, Schweitzer Falls, named after the world-famous explorer, Dr. Albert. Falls. We'll go over it later.
We're not headed down the Nile River. This is the longest river in Africa. And if you don't believe me, you're probably in...
Denial!
See that? You too could be a jungle cruise skipper if you have no ambition and no self-respect whatsoever.
My parents are so proud. My sister. She's a doctor. I could have been a doctor, but I didn't have the patience.
And over here on your left, you'll see an African bull elephant. Now get out your cameras and take a lot of good pictures of this. This is a very, very rare animal to see in the wild. Absolutely beautiful. I guarantee you will never see one of these again. Moving on.
Now, folks, we have just entered the African belt, which holds up the African pants. Now, we've got lots of really cool animals out here. We've got those long-necked cheetahs, 67 impala. Not too sure about those guys. They must be new. Oh, but that zebra's dead.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Looks as if those gentlemen picked an argument with a rhino. You never want to do that. Never argue with rhinos. It's like I always say, an argument with a rhino is an argument lost, my friends. For a rhino shall always get his point across. In the end.
We are now entering a pool of dangerous hippopotami. Just one of them could easily overturn our boat. But not to worry. The natives tell me they're only dangerous when they're wiggling their ears and blowing bubbles. They're wiggling their ears and blowing bubbles. Look out, there's one right there! I just saved your lives. You're welcome.
Oh no, a downed airplane. That can mean only one thing. Hippos. Yes, crew, hippos. It stands to reason if a hippo can take down a plane in midair, they can certainly, almost undeniably, capsize a boat of our size. Remember, it's not the ones in the water you gotta worry about. It's the ones in the trees.
Hippos. Why did it have to be hippos? But don't worry, folks. I know a surefire way to make sure those hungry hippos don't sink our battleship. I have a gun. Hey! Hippos!
If you listen very carefully, you can hear the baby hippos calling for their mothers. Listen, listen, listen. Hey, Ma!
Careful, we're going into headhunter territory. This is a very dangerous place to be headed. Over there is the remains of my last crew. You can tell I had a good time, though. They're still smiling.
As you can see, here's some of the native arts and crafts. Art's on top. I think it's a beautiful sculpture.
Looks like it was made by a committee. Yep, all the folks in the village put their heads together and that's what they came up with.
Now at the head on the right, it looks like the native tribe is celebrating their recent lion hunt. I studied their language in college. Let me see if I can translate. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right... You know what, guys, let's get out of here. This is just a bunch of hokey pokey.
I'd love to translate for you all, but I'm Canadian.
Hey guys, so we're in rough territory right now. We usually get attacked on the right-hand side of the boat. So everybody, focus on the right-hand side of the boat.
Oh no, there's attacking natives! Quick, get down! Look at their spears being thrown! Their spears. I told you to throw the spears, guys. I'm gonna bring another boat back in 7 minutes. Just duck back down. Okay, and look the other way. I'm so sorry, folks. We rehearsed this so many times. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm just kidding, folks. That was actually the local rendition of Shakespeare. That's right. They really do try to ham it up, but it's really much ado about nothing if you ask me. I don't know. You can take it as you like it, but all's well that ends well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see something that no one has ever seen before. It's pure, beautiful, sparkling H2O. It's the backside of water, or as we like to call it, O2H.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my sincere pleasure to share with you the fabulous, the stupendous, the eighth wonder of the world. It's the backside of Muppet! What, you thought I was going to say water? I mean, that's right there. I mean, you see that every time.
はい、では右側の方、水の表情をお楽しみください。左側の方、岩の表情をお楽しみください。お家でお過ごしの方、船長の表情をお楽しみください。私の表情が一番いいですって。今日のお客さん素晴らしい。
Now, folks, you may have just witnessed our marvelous eighth wonder of the world, but brace yourselves and your family for the one, the only, the front side of rock. What can I say except you're welcome.
Right here, we have some of our famous jungle limestone. Most people take it for granted. My sentiments exactly. It's nice, a beaut, a gem. Of course, it doesn't matter what kind it is to say igneous is bliss. Get these jokes on shale. Think they're rock solid. Sensing a bit of friction. Not my fault. Don't be so jaded. I love it, but I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm multifaceted. Last joke, I promise. Wait, I could be bolder. Did I plateau too soon?
We're now entering the Killer Rapids of Kilimanjaro. Any one of these razor-sharp boulders can easily tear a hole in the bottom of the boat, sending us all plunging to a watery grave 3 feet below.
Oh, look! Bubbles! Lots of bubbles. The bubbles are getting closer.
Oh no! It's vicious, voracious, man-eating piranhas! Actually, you know what, ladies? I think we're safe.
Over here on the left-hand side, we have an anaconda. You know, I've actually been working on a song for the anaconda. It goes like this. Anaconda sitting in a tree. Hissing. First comes love, then comes asphyxiation. I'm still working on a better ending.
Hey guys, can anyone tell me what kind of snake this is? It starts with a P. Plastic. It's plastic.
Did you folks know that pythons can grow up to 20 feet? Gotta be honest with you though, I'm not seeing any feet on that one, are you? Nope.
我哋而家嚟到邊度啊？唔通呢度就係傳説中嘅上帝峽谷？哎呀，我哋唔應該嚟呢度㗎！你睇下，呢度有水神，有火神。你睇下，前邊又阻住咗，後邊又阻住咗，我哋而家走唔甩啦！哎呀，我仲嬲到火都嚟埋啊！有冇人知道呢啲叫咩火啊？呢啲咪就係弊家伙啦！
Over here we have Trader Sam. Trader Sam is one of the local doctors out here in the jungle. Not entirely sure which doctor, but certainly one of them.
あそこにいるのはセールスマンサム。実はこのお守り彼から買ったんですよ。ねえサム、このお守り本物だったんだね。すごいパワーだったよ。きっと今日のお客さんも全員買ってくれるよ。誰もいない。
And now for the most dangerous part of our journey.
The return to civilization.
And now, folks, as our cruise draws to a close, I would just like to thank my legs for always supporting me, my arms for always being at my side, and my fingers and toes because I can always count on them.
This cruise has been brought to you by the Miracle Boat Engine Company. If it gets you all the way around the jungle and back, it's just gotta be a miracle.
And a little bit of skipper wisdom. Now, if it hurts you to not succeed, well, skydiving is probably not for you.
Alright folks, as we're getting ready to bring this in for an end, I want to show you a couple things. We've got a dock on the left and a dock on the right. We call that a paradox. Get it? Paradox? Well, don't get them confused with the two guys who are about to help you out. We call them a paradorks.
我哋而家準備返碼頭啦，係時候同小象 BB 講拜拜啦，拜拜！記得將你啲手手腳腳收返入船嘅入邊，唔好撞爛我個碼頭啊！
That's a brand new dock. It was built by Mr. Philip Deckery. He came all the way out here from Philadelphia to build that, made entirely of hickory. What you're looking at there is a hickory-dickory dock. And they don't get better than that.
As you exit the boat, watch your head, watch your step. And if you happen to miss your step and hit your head, please watch your language. There are children around, and they are highly impressionable.
Now, as also we come to the dock, when you exit the boat, you're actually going to grab my friend Geisha's hand to hold on for safety. Please, somebody hold on to her hand. Geisha is actually very lonely.
And don't forget... I forgot.
I very much enjoy taking you around the rivers of the world, and I hope you've enjoyed being taken. That's not right. I very much enjoyed having you on my boat, and I hope you enjoyed being had. Yes, much better.
Well, folks, if you had a great time, my name is Skipper Brandon. If you did not have a great time, it's not a problem. The phone number for the complaint department is right up there on the wall.
Thank you for joining us on the Jungle Cruise. We hope you have a wonderful day here in this mystical magic kingdom, this enchanted land that we all affectionately refer to as work.
And be sure to join us again next week when we search for the ancient Peruvian handkerchief. Just hope we don't blow it. This is a snake.
Oh, and here's one last joke for all you mind readers out there.
And remember, kids, wash your hands, just keep swimming, and never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Ciao for now.
下次再嚟玩過啦。
Wait a minute. This isn't a microphone.